Hi there, this is Nikita at connectwithrussian.com. Today we're gonna talk about an interesting phonetical feature of Russian, pronunciation of consonant clusters. Let me explain. When two or more consonants come together, the pronunciation of the resulting cluster sometimes differs from the pronunciation of the initial components of a cluster. So let's list the most common clusters. Our first cluster is the combination of letters V, S, T, V, which sound like stv. For example, we say чувство. But there are two exceptions in this rule. These are the words баловство, воровство. Another cluster is combined of G, K. These letters, when come together, are read as K. For example, легкий, мягкий. The next cluster is a combination of Ж, Ч. It is read as Щ. For example, мужчина, перебежчик. But if меж is a prefix within a word, then the letters are read separately. For example, межчеловеческий, interpersonal. The next cluster is a combination of three letters, Z, D, N. When come together, these letters are read as zn. For example, звездный, поздно, безвозмездный, праздник. The next cluster is a combination of Z, Ž and is read as long Ž. For example, езжу. But if Z is a part of a prefix like in безжалостный, then the letters are read separately. The next cluster is a combination of Z, Ч. These letters, when come together, are read as Щ. For example, перевозчик, грузчик, заказчик. The next cluster is a combination of Z, Ш. When come together, these two letters are read as long Sh. For example, без шума. There is an exception in the rule. This is the word вползший. Another cluster is a combination of letters L, N, C. These are read as nc. For example, солнце. But if there isn't the letter Ц in this combination, we read it as usual. For example, солнечный, полный. The next cluster is a combination of four letters N, D, S, K. These are read as nsk when come together. For example, we say шотландский, бургундский, гренландский. The next cluster is a combination of R, D, C. When come together, these letters are read as rc. For example, сердце. The next cluster is a combination of letters S, Ž. They are read as long Ž when come together. For example, сжать, сжечь, сжалиться. The next cluster is a combination of letters S, T, N. They are read as sn when they are within a cluster. For example, честный, местный, известный. Another cluster is a combination of four letters S, T, S, K. They are read as sk. For example, марксистский, абсолютистский, авангардистский. Another cluster is a combination of two letters S and Ч. They are read as щ. For example, считать, расчет, счастье, исчезать. The next cluster is a combination of S, Ш. They are read as long sh. For example, бесшумный, происшествие, восшествие. The next two clusters are rather similar. The first one is a combination of Т, С, Я and is read as ца. For example, моются, улыбаются. The second one is a combination of Т, мягкий знак, С, Я and is read as ца. For example, мыться, улыбаться. The next cluster is a combination of letters Ч and Н. It is read as шн. We can see it in some adverbs and patronymics. Конечно, скучно, Ильинична. But in other cases, we read its components as usual. For example, начни, вечный, бесконечный. And the last cluster we're gonna look at is a combination of letters che and te. When come together, they are read as st. We can meet this cluster at the beginning of words. For example, что, чтобы. But in other cases, we read these letters separately. Почта, почти. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe on our channel and watch further lessons. Bye bye!